What's happening, internet family? How you guys doing today? A beautiful day here on the Oregon coast. Driving around, did quite a bit of driving around today. Saw the sights. I took the Dart out earlier today, but the Dart is very noisy, and it's not nearly as silent as a ride as the Lexus here, and also it's kind of, you just have to be paying attention in the Dart. The Lexus almost drives itself. I can just like literally keep it in the lane and I'm good. The Dart, it's like there's no speedometer, so you have to kind of see how you're going based on wind noise and stuff. It's kind of a chore. So yeah, so that is why I am driving around in the Lexus taking video today. Fun day today, very fun day. A lot of fun stuff happening, which I'm going to be keeping to myself, some of it. So the market, let's talk about the market. Ether looks like it's meeting some resistance at $300. Looks like it got to $300 and then just kind of froze there. At least it was when I looked at it earlier. I haven't looked in a couple hours now. The crypto market changes so fast. What's to say? Bitcoin is down just a pinch over the last 24 hours, although it's still definitely not down much. Still up over 3,400 last I looked. I deleted Blockfolio and reinstalled Blockfolio so I could keep better track of my assets, because I changed my assets so much that I couldn't keep Blockfolio up to date with them. It's like I would have to, for every buy and sell that I make, I would have to re-enter it into Blockfolio, and that was kind of a drag, so I gave up on that. Yeah. So I definitely have enough of Neutron, Chaincoin, and Arctic for masternodes, and now I am working on getting enough Picoin to have a masternode. Now here's the thing about Picoin. We don't know how many Picoin are going to be required for a masternode, so I'm just trying, for now, I'm just trying to get 10,000 Picoin before they announce that, and then once they announce masternode support, which they're intending on doing, hopefully 10,000 will be close, or hopefully the price to get the rest of them isn't going to be too prohibitive at that point. I've been continuing to consolidate my holdings, and I started a new long-term loan, well, not long-term, 100 days, a 100-day loan with Cryptosolutions. And I'm going to put a link to that on this video, probably down in the comments somewhere. If you are interested in getting into Cryptosolutions, apparently they have a 100-day 5,000% gains loan, which I put about 2% of my holdings into last night. So we'll see how that goes. I don't, is it a scam? I don't know. They have an address in Australia. They had online support. I could actually talk to somebody right away. Their favorite kind of animal was a tiger. Sometimes I try and throw online support people some kind of random question like that to make sure they're not a bot. Although, to be fair, a bot could probably say, what is my favorite animal? Tiger. They could probably just be posting anything they don't know over to Google and then, flagging it to be double checked by a person or something. It might still have been a bot, but yeah, so besides BitConnect, which I'm still reinvesting in almost every day, didn't get to reinvest yet today, but I probably have one before tonight, although the interest rate was really low. It goes up and down. BitConnect isn't a guaranteed thing, but it definitely has been very reliable so far. Fidelity, the investment company, Fidelity, who handles like mutual funds and stuff, right? I don't know that much about that space, but apparently they are researching getting into Bitcoin. So with that good news, of course there was a price drop in Bitcoin, just a little bit. More and more businesses in Japan are accepting Bitcoin now. It's just going crazy there. Australia, the government of Australia is apparently looking at maybe making Bitcoin an official currency in Australia. So yeah, exciting times in the Bitcoin space. And So back to Cryptosolutions. All right, so Cryptosolutions. It's kind of similar to BitConnect or Control Finance or one of those services. You give them a certain amount of money, and they give you either compound interest or they can also do like a lump sum interest. Now, I'm curious to see exactly how it's going to work. When they talked about the 5,000% 100-day loan, which is just nutty to me. That's just, I mean, let's be real. That sounds way too good to be true. I'm going to be the first to, honestly, I put in, a little bit of money just because that's just crazy. Like, I got to see it. I got to be involved somehow. And again, I didn't put in enough of my portfolio to, to take a huge hit if something goes wrong. But I did send him over about half a Bitcoin, a little bit more than half a Bitcoin last night. So I'm into that. So we'll see how it goes. If, in fact, I get a 5,000% increase in 100 days, wow, I don't even know. I mean, that's going to be completely life-changing. And 100 days is just, that's nothing. That's a blink of an eye at this age. You know what I mean? When I was 12, that would have felt like a lifetime. But now, that's like 100 days ago was like yesterday. That's nothing. So, yeah, so I'm in. If you want to get involved in that, you can use my reference code, Cryptosolutions. They're in Australia. They have a real address. They have online people who talk to you right away. They have a phone number. I haven't tried to call the phone number because it's in Australia. I don't really want to pay for that long distance, you know what I mean? But yeah, it seems promising to me. Seems to me to be, similar to BitConnect or Control Finance, but maybe even a little bit more legit. Their website certainly instilled some confidence in me. So I'm going to go for that and see how it goes. If you want to use my referral code, I guess I get an extra percentage of my loan. It's CRHYLOVE. CRHYLOVE is my reference on there. I'm going to post a link, though, down below this video. So, I haven't really done the referral thing. But, if I got a friend who signs up with a couple $100, that's extra, I don't know, $4 or $5 or whatever towards my principal. So, why not, right? That's free money. I might as well just do it. I kind of felt like it was whoring a little bit. So that's why I wasn't doing it. But, it's not whoring. If I turn my friend onto a service because I think it's going to work, or there's a possibility it's going to work, and they start using it, and, and I'm the one who told them about it, then, that's all right? See how it goes. So I'll be posting updates on that. BitConnect is still going. Genesis Mining did another of their 2-day payouts yesterday. I've consolidated a lot of my holdings, pulling them off of exchanges, putting it back into Bitcoin, putting it back into my own personal wallet, and off of the exchanges. I definitely lightened my load a lot on Bittrex. I'm about to pull a bunch out of Poloniex and put that also in my private wallet as well. It makes me a little bit nervous having it all in my own private wallet. I'm almost thinking like I need to have 2 private wallets. Just so, again, I don't like to have all my eggs in one basket. That's like rule number 1 of investing for me. So I might set up a whole separate private wallet. What would be nice is if you could have multiple instances of the Exodus wallet on a computer, but it's storing some data somewhere where if you open a new version of Exodus from another folder, it tends to open your same wallet that you already had. So I'm not sure exactly how that's working, or if I got to start running Exodus wallets in a VM or what, but that's what I probably should be doing. I probably should have like a Docker container or something just for my Exodus wallets. That would be a good portable solution, wouldn't it? Ooh, gross. There was like a porta potty truck in front of me, and like it went around a corner and some liquid started pouring out the bottom. Super gross. I want to get past it. I want to be behind it. It's alright. I got my recycle on right now, so I'm not breathing outside air. Makes it quieter for my videos. As soon as the video's over, I turn the AC back on and breathe the outside air again. But for right now, I'm avoiding this porta potty stuff. Yay! That's what you tuned into YouTube to hear about today. I'm in a kind of a silly mood today. I had a very, very fun and good day. I'm digging all of it, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, actually market's down a little bit today. Overall, my portfolio is down just a pinch. Was just barely up a little bit at the end of yesterday. Barely up the day before that, and that was after huge gains a few days before that. So overall, everything's looking pretty good. I actually improved my spreadsheet a lot and started doing calculating what my gains were daily, what my gains were from that day versus the beginning of the month, and also what my average gains were daily as well, as being tabulated now on that spreadsheet. And I might start sharing some of those tools online. Maybe put like a template in a Google Drive or whatever, so everybody can get in on that and start playing with it. We'll see how it goes. There's a few things that I'm not that good at with the spreadsheet that I need to get better at, though, before I be comfortable past this guy. I don't want to be anywhere near this porta potty truck anymore. Little stinker LLC, get out of here. There's a couple things that I'm not that great at with the spreadsheets. I should probably take some tutorials or something on spreadsheets. There's things like I'll have a recurring tabulation, in a per day column or something like that. But then when I take the average, if I'm taking the average, I'll just take the average for however many days I have data for, because if I take an average for all the days, then I'm not getting a true average, because I've got a whole bunch of columns with a 0 at the bottom because they're days that haven't happened yet. So then my average will be half what it should be. So I'm kind of which doesn't give me enough data to effectively measure my effectiveness as far as investing and trading and stuff. So I need to figure out how to do an average of a sum of columns, but ignore any column that has a 0 in it. And I'm sure there's a way to do that on spreadsheets, but I'm just not that familiar with it, so I'm going to have to play around with that. As soon as I clean it up and add some features like that to these spreadsheets, I will be saving those into a Google Drive and putting them up for public consumption so anybody can use them. I have been using the LibreOffice spreadsheet just locally on my computer. I love LibreOffice. I'm a big fan. I'm all about it. So I highly recommend LibreOffice to anybody out there stuck in Microsoft land. Here's the thing, obviously I'm pro Linux, anti-Windows. If you are, I wouldn't say I'm anti-Windows. I kind of am though now, because Windows 10 sucks. Windows 8 sucked. Windows hasn't been good since, I don't know. Honestly, I kind of liked XP the best. Back in the day, XP was pretty good. Windows 7 got good after a while, but it took a while. And it still wasn't ever quite as good as XP, if you ask me. So, yeah, we'll have to see about, some of those ways to average a spreadsheet without including the zeros. But yeah, definitely look, even if you're on Windows, get into LibreOffice, because look, if you can start getting used to LibreOffice now, I find it superior. It uses less memory, it's faster to load, it's more standards compliant, it's easier to export a PDF. They have cloud-based integration. You can actually integrate your LibreOffice with Google Docs and Google Drive and all kinds of other stuff. So to me, I mean, it's got all the features that Microsoft Office has, but it's free, it runs in a smaller memory footprint, faster, blah, 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 blah. So I definitely am a strong proponent of LibreOffice. I recommend everybody get into that. And, I mean, once you get into LibreOffice and some other open source tools, then at that point, there's no reason to stick with Windows, really. You can move over to Linux. So that would be my suggestion to everybody out there. For your own safety, freedom, ease of mind, ease of use, it's a superior interface. It really is. The desktop on Linux these days, especially the Mate desktop. The Mate desktop is just beautiful and intuitive and easy and fun. Can't say enough good stuff about Mate. I've been using Mint Mate recently. I'm excited about getting some kind of customized Dev1 Mate version. Maybe building that myself and releasing that one of these days. I have so many projects I want to pursue, and the truth is, I'm more motivated to get online and play with cryptocurrencies than anything, because I make money doing that. So I wonder. Sometimes I wonder, like, if I would have just sat on all the initial Bitcoin I bought and not done any crypto day trading at all, would I have more Bitcoin now than I currently do? It's possible. I might be a lousy day trader. I don't even know. That's why I built a spreadsheet. That's why I'm working on my spreadsheets, trying to figure out better ways to kind of track exactly how well I've done on stuff. So I'll be doing that more from now on, and you can expect more granular data out of me as far as my ups and downs. Definitely had a loss on Chaincoin. Definitely had a gain on pretty much everything else. Once I redid Blockfolio and put in all those original numbers and kind of cleaned all that up, I have seen that I think I have gained on most of the things I've done. But, I mean, have I gained as much as Bitcoin has? That's the question. And that I don't know the answer to, because Bitcoin has gained a lot. So, maybe I should just put everything in Bitcoin, leave it in Bitcoin. Or in BitConnect. A lot of people are buying BitConnect coins these days. BitConnect has been very steady, very steady. It's almost $90 a BitConnect coin right now.